Hello, my dear students. Good evening. I hope you are well and safe. Please stay at home. Keep yourselves away from other people so that you can stay healthy, happy, and comfortable. I advise you to make the best of your time. Don't wait to the last minute. Don't delay your homeworks. Don't waste your time. My plan for you is divided on 3 steps. The first one, you have to read the dialogue. Before. The second step is you have to follow my lectures. You have to listen, carefully. Pay attention to my lectures. Try to understand me. The third step is you have to do the exercises. Try to train yourself, doing these exercises. This will help you, encourage you, make sure that you are in a very good position. You can practice speaking, you can practice reading, you can practice listening. These skills will, of course, in the end, make you a very good student. You will be excellent. Yes, I'm sure. I'm confident. Now, let's begin today with our lecture. Our lecture is on conversation number 1. It is on chapter 6, part 2. Now, let's have this dialogue. The first one. I'm not feeling very well. Yes, a patient is calling a nurse or a doctor's office. We have here doctor's office, and she is calling the nurse or the clerk. Here we have doctor's office. Hello, this is Gloria Hopkins calling. Yes, Ms. Hopkins, what can I do for you? I'm not feeling very well. What seems to be the problem? I have a migraine headache. I see. Tell me, how long have you had a migraine headache? For 2 days. Would you like to make an appointment? Yes, please. Is 9 o'clock tomorrow morning convenient for you? Yes. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the end of this dialogue. It's quite simple. And we can now turn to the exercises. We have 4 exercises. Each one is calling a doctor. We have here Peter Johnson has had a bad toothache since Sunday morning. He is calling the dentist office. Exercise number 2, we have here Thelma Walters has been feeling very bad. Yes, quite. Yes, dizzy and nauseous. For the pain or for the past 3 days, she is calling, of course, the Riverside Clinic. يعني عيادة. Exercise number 3, we have Mrs. Crawford. Yes, her son Joy hasn't been able to move his neck since yes, he got tackled last, I mean, in last Saturday's football match. We have here Ms. Crowling is calling a doctor's office. Now, exercise number 4, we have Loris Drexel, yes, Drexel, yes, is calling because his ear is, of course, ringing, and he is calling the doctor's office. Now, the final exercise, we have Clara Lebdijk or Lebdijk. Yes, here, yes, we have her poodle Philly has been refusing to eat, and she is calling here. She is calling the happy pet animal hospital. Yes, that is, I mean, hospital for animals. We have different complaints, and now we, of course, after doing these exercises, you can turn to the next dialogue. Do you have any allergies? Well, Mr. Hutton, I think you have given me just about the information I need for your medical history. Just one more question or two. Yes, certainly. Do you have any allergies? allergies and حساسيات لأكل معين أو دواء. No, I don't. And have you been hospitalized and أدخل المستشفى يعني admitted to hospital? No, I haven't. All right, Mr. Hutton, please take a seat, and the doctor will be with you right shortly. Thank you. Now we have the 4 or 5 exercises. We have Ms. Benfield isn't on a special diet of any kind, and she has never had back trouble before. This is, I mean, here, medical history. Exercise number 2, we have Mr. Gladstone isn't allergic to penicillin, and he has never had surgery. Right. We are talking about the medical history of each one. Number 3, Ms. Tyler doesn't smoke, and she has never had anesthetic or anesthesia before. Now, if we turn to exercise number 4, Mr. Brown doesn't have any history of heart disease in his family, and he has never had a bad reaction to any drugs. The medical history of the final exercise, Mrs. Schwartz doesn't have any objection in non-Western forms of medicine, and she has never had acupuncture before. Right. And now we can turn to the final, and yes, I think it must be before the final. Let's see this one. I strongly advise you to change your diet. Yes, he seems to be fat, and his blood pressure is not well, and so he should change his diet. I'm concerned about your blood pressure. My blood pressure? ضغط الدم. Yes, I strongly advise you to change your diet and eating habits. That won't be easy. I know it won't, but you really must. It's absolutely essential, necessary. ضروري جدا. I understand. Do you have any suggestions that might help? Yes, you should eat less salty food. يعني أطعمة ذات ملح أقل. And you might look for a cookbook that has low fat recipes. I see. Those are good suggestions. I'll try to follow them. Thank you. Now, so we have the exercise number 1. We are concerned with weight. You have to lose several pounds, and the advice is you should start jogging. You can join a health club. Exercise number 2, his back is aching. He's suffering from backache, and so begin a daily exercise routine, such as do sit-ups 3 times a day, take up swimming, or join a yoga class. Exercise number 3, we have your lifestyle. Cut back on your workload. Decrease the hours of work. Start leaving your work of the office. Find a hobby that will be interesting for you. Exercise number 4, we have here, of course, yes, lungs. Lungs are very bad. He is suffering, and his breathing is very difficult. So you should stop smoking. Promise your family you will quit. You will quit. Join one of those organizations that help people, of course, kick the habit of smoking. Stop smoking. Number 5, we have here hearing. Change your music listening habits. The advices: cut down on your use of those headphones. Stop going to rock concerts for a while. This will help you. This will help you repair, amend your hearing skill, or yes. And now let's move to next dialogue. Be sure follow the directions on the label. Yeah, here. Okay. Here is your prescription. Here's your medicine. Thank you. Now, be sure to follow the directions on the label. label يعني ايه المكتوب هنا على علبة الأدوية. You are supposed to, يعني you must, you have to take, يجب انك ايه to take 1 tablet 3 times a day. I understand. 1 tablet 3 times a day. That's right. And one more thing. You might feel, yes, you might feel tired after taking this medication. Oh, yes, but don't worry. That's common side effect. I see. Well, Thanks very much. Now we turn to the exercises. We have exercise number 1. Take 2 tablets 4 times a day. Here, have a slight headache as a side effect. Yes. Exercise number 2. Take 1 capsule after each meal. You might feel dizzy, and don't worry, because it is a common side effect. Exercise number 3. Take 2 pills 1/2 hour before the meal, before meat eating. You may lose your appetite, but that's common side effect, so don't get worried. Exercise number 4, we have here, take 2 spoons as needed, but not more than 8 teaspoons in a 20-hour period, and that's means 24 hours, and that's it. You might feel a little lightheaded, but that's a common side effect. Don't worry. Make sure. Don't get upset. Mix 1 spoon. That is, exercise number 5. Mix 1 teaspoon into your, cat's food at each feeding. You will notice that your cat is very sleepy. It incites her, causes her to get sleepy more than often. So don't get worried, don't upset. That's common side effect. That's right. Now I hope that you have understood the dialogues and the exercises. I hope that I have made everything clear for you and simple. So if you have any questions after this lecture, please write notes, write comments, ask questions, and I'm ready. I'm willing to help you. I'll be happy to help you. Don't hesitate. Don't waste your time. Don't wait. Don't delay. Please try right from the beginning, right away, right now. Begin studying. Begin reading, listening, talking, speaking, and so on. This will help you become a very good student. And we have come to the end of this lecture. If you have any questions, please let me know. And thank you very much. Goodbye, and see you next lecture. Thank you.